Welcome to the Fourth and Short podcast, a breakdown of the hottest topics on the Schuylkill League sports scene, with your hosts, Eli Doyle and Leroy Boyer.
Hello and welcome to the weekly edition of the T102SportsNow.com's podcast, Fourth and Short. I'm Leroy Boyer, this is Eli Doyle, and we are at Marian Catholic High School in their hometown, where we're going to be talking with the undefeated Colts and Coach Billy O'Gorick. They host Myersville, the T102 Saturday night special this week. 7 o'clock homecoming game. It caps a whole day full of activities here at Marian. We'll have the Colts on. They're 5-0. Host big Myersville in a big game up here.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be an exciting Saturday night, and that is not because of the whiteout game at Penn State. It will be all up here in hometown.
Yes, let's look at the scores from Week 5. We're unbelievably halfway through the regular season already. Felt like we just kind of started. It was Southern Lehigh 35, Pottsville 17. North Schuylkill defeated Jim Thorpe 36-14. Blue Mountain over Bangor 35-0. Northwestern Lehigh defeated Lehighton 50-0. It was Tamaqua over Salisbury 42-6. Those were games in the red division. In the blue division on Thursday night, offensive shootout down at Schuylkill Haven. It was the Hurricanes 48, Myersville 38. Colton Reaver went nuts. He was our Finelli, Evans, and Patel athlete of the week. 300-some yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. The Hurricanes, 7 touchdowns on 7 straight possessions. Games on Friday night in the Blue Division. It was these Colts from Marian over Mono Area, 35-13. Williams Valley edges Tri-Valley, 14-7. The Vikings and Hurricanes play this week. They're both 5-0, ranked 1 and 3 in the state.
Yeah, that's going to be a car wreck in the most football fashion, so to say. Looking forward to it. Friday night, T102 game of the week.
T102 game of the week. Get there early. There are parking restrictions on that little alley next to the stadium where you won't be able to park there anymore. So get there early. Don't try to find a place.
Don't park there.
50-50 tickets, bring extra money. That pot should be thousands of dollars.
Fries?
Fries, will definitely have fries while we're there.
Don't park in the alley. AD's going to tow your car.
They will tow your car. No parking by the lawn. Other scores from the Blue Division. Panther Valley over Nativity, 41-24. It was Pine Grove getting their first win over Shenandoah Valley, 28-27.
Grovers.
Let's look ahead at this week before we talk to the Colts. We mentioned Schuylkill Haven, Williams Valley. Some other big games on the schedule, and let's look at the entire schedule. No Thursday night games this week. Only the Saturday night game here, Myersville at Marian. Everybody else plays on Friday night. In the red division, Pottsville's at Lehighton, interesting game there. North Schuylkill treks to Northwestern Lehigh, interesting game there. Southern Lehigh's at Jim Thorpe. Blue Mountain hosts Palisades. Palisades was 4-0 in that white division until they lost to Penn Argyl on Saturday. Blue Mountain's playing good football right now. That should be an interesting game. And in Tamaqua saddles up the wagons and goes all the way up to Bangor for that road trip. There's only one way in and one way out to Bangor. It's a long road for everybody that travels it. In the blue division, we mentioned Schuylkill Haven at Williams Valley. Panther Valley hosts Tri-Valley, another interesting game there. Nativity at Shenandoah Valley. Mono Area is at Pine Grove. Besides Schuylkill Haven and Williams Valley, what games stick out to you there?
Well, of course, as we touched on, we have the Saturday Night Classic. I'm super excited for that. You know, you're going to get to hear all about these Colts and homecoming up here at Marian and the revitalization almost of homecoming, as it feels like. But that's the one for me. What sticks out for you?
You know, Pottsville Lehighton. Juju Bainbridge, Pottsville's star running back, got hurt in their game against Southern Lehigh. Pottsville was winning the game at the point when he got hurt and ended up losing 35-17. We wish Juju the best. The injury doesn't sound good. Sounds like he might be out for the season, maybe a little bit into basketball. So we wish him the best. But how does Pottsville fare going to Lehighton? They've kind of owned Lehighton lately. I don't think they've ever lost to Lehighton. But Lehighton also a team that has been playing good football here and there.
Well, shout out to Coach Tommy McCarroll and the Lehighton Indians because they are a team that have competed in games this year. That wasn't the case last week when they met an absolute buzzsaw and reigning, defending state champions, Northwestern Lehigh, who have yet to lose a game basically since, like 2023 at this point?
The state final in 2023 was their last loss.
Right. So, like I said, a buzzsaw, it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back from that. And it'll be interesting to see, well, of course, we know Pottsville's a run-heavy team. Pottsville, they want to put the ball on the ground. They want to give that ball to Juju. Well, they're not going to be able to do that Who's it going to be? Who's going to be that guy to step up? Are they going to mix things up and spread the ball out more?
It's going to have to be creative.
Right.
Let's go talk to the Colts. Marian hosting Minersville, T102 Saturday Night Special, 7 o'clock. You can get updates on Twitter from both of us. We'll both be here. We'll be right back with the Marian Colts. Welcome back to this week's edition of the T102SportsNow.com weekly football podcast called Fourth and Short. We are live here in the gymnasium at Marian Catholic High School outside hometown with the undefeated Marian Colts. They are 5-0 through their first 5 games. Wins over Hanover area, Tri-Valley, Panther Valley, Shenandoah Valley, and Model area. They host their homecoming weekend here this weekend. They host Minersville at a Saturday night special you can listen to on T102 live on the air. From left to right, let's see if I can get this right. Obviously, Eli Doyle, he's over there at the left. We got Tyler Price, Murray Dixon, head coach Billy O'Dorick, Damian Rodino, and Yab Bashadi. Let's talk defense first, guys. You've given up 69 points in 5 games, one of the best defenses in the area. Y'all, you have 55 tackles, lead the team. Damian, you have 50 tackles right behind him. Just talk about defense and what's been clicking for you so far.
Our coaching staff is really good. Like, they break down everything from every play. So they obviously watch a lot of film. We watch a lot of film. I feel like our defense is the best around. Definitely the best pumper that are gained. Leadership, especially. Everybody is a leader. Everybody here is a leader. Even the people that aren't a leader are not here, unfortunately. But yeah, our best part about our team is our defense.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, kind of following up what Damian said, we really emphasize like flying to the ball a lot on defense. Like, everybody's got to get in on the play. It can't just be one guy making up every tackle. And Coach Hack, I mean, he builds incredible game plan every single week. You watch it be like leads for a goal. He loves watching it go, but just breaks down every small little detail about every single offense that every team has. And I mean, with me and Damian at the linebacker spot, and Coach Dixon really helps out a lot with us, and it really helps us like hear guys what to watch, what to expect for the week.
And, honestly, I was coming into this thinking, let me ask some guys about turnover team, people that graduated, people that have been through these doors and gone on. But the turnovers I want to talk about, the turnovers defense is causing. There's been a whole lot of what's just been a key to getting these turnovers, whether it's fumbles or interceptions. What is it?
I mean, yeah, like I said before, I mean, like Coach had said, he just like flying to the ball. Like, everybody has to be on defense. Everyone has to be play. You can't take one play off, or else it could result in a touchdown or a big play or something like that. So, like I said before, we just really emphasize flying to the ball, getting pressure on the quarterback, causing fumbles, causing picks, just all the good stuff like that.
Speed. I think one of the fastest defense in the county, if not in the state. We all work together. We're all not just like one thing moving part. We're not all our separate individual. Like, we have our jobs. We're not just like separate and just focusing on ourselves. We all work as a team. We do our job, and it just comes together. And all the pressure causes either on the quarterback, the center, the running back to cause a fumble, cause a pick sick, whatever it is. It's just all of us working together as one to make that happen. A lot of praise for the coaching staff there, Coach. Anything you want to say about this defense?
You got a great defense coordinator, J.D. Ackford. He's been doing it for about 20 years. I was fortunate when I came into this position that I sort of had a ready-made coaching staff to step in. And, this is my 9th year up here. So a lot of those guys I've coached with them for all that time. So the relationships are good. The camaraderie is good. And but you're only as good as your players, right? And these guys are doing a great job. And so I think Rory said it best. The biggest thing for our defense, I think, this year compared to past years is just our athleticism. So when guys are able to make plays in space, they can move quick, they're aggressive, they're explosive. Good things usually happen for the defense, and those guys have been able to do that so far this year.
So far this year, Marian has 10 interceptions and 8 fumble recoveries. They lead the area with 18 turnovers in 5 games. Guys, and I don't really care who comments here, but 6 of those turnovers have been returned for touchdowns, which you rarely see. 1 in a high school game, but you guys have done 6 of them in 5 games. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, again, our speed is a big factor in that. So it's not just our athleticism as a team, kind of following these guys said.
We don't have the biggest guys on the field. And they're not big in weight, big in height, but we have the mentality that we are that height and that weight, and that's what gets it done for us.
We play big up here out there.
Oh yeah.
Let's switch to offense. Rory, you're a name that's known across the county, 1,000-yard rusher, the anchor of the offense. Just talk about how the offense relies on you to have a big game and to be, get those tough yards from between the tackle.
For how much the offense relies on me, I rely on my offense. So without my line, without my quarterback, my receivers, coach calling the plays for me, I'm not doing any of it or going anywhere. So first, you guys, thank you for protecting me. But there's some plays where some people make a mistake, right? And there's some times where I have to get the yards myself, where I know if it's like a 3rd and 3, I can get the first down. I'm just put my head down to get the first. If they give me a crack like they do, I get incredible goals from these guys. I'm taking it as far as I can. And if I got one guy to beat, I'm going to take the one guy. So that's all them that, without them, I'm not doing what I can do.
Tyler, you're relatively new to the offense as a wide receiver, new quarterback this year, Greg Turpack. Passing was something that Marian really didn't do much of last year, but this year you have. Just talk about the passing game here, Marian, and how Gregory's doing so far.
Greg's doing awesome. I couldn't be doing what I'm doing without him in the offensive line blocking through him, and then the running backs also blocked in. So it's all a group effort, and I feel the bond that me and Greg has, both being fresh wolves, both coming in, starting our workouts early in the season, and just throughout these 2 seasons, we've really come close to each other, and at practice, well, we're starting with each other, and yeah.
Damon, go ahead and tell me, does it feel different? Does it feel like there's some sort of, like the kids said, aura in the air up there? Start the season 5-0. That's something special.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a long time. We have the team before it. I honestly think we can go really far this year. I think in the districts and even in the states, I think that the aura, as you guys call it, is really big here. Our teammates have aura, but
Damien doesn't have aura.
And, then for Coach O'Gork, a tough day like today, it's finally rained. It feels like in forever up here. And, you guys come inside to finish practice, what's just the mentality of this team, There's teams that might kick the bucket, per se, and, put their head down and just say, oh, we're going to take it easy today. Just tell us about this team and when they did.
Yeah, it's been a pretty neat experience starting the season with these guys because, like David had said, only one mono on Friday night came in the locker room, and we haven't been 5-0 since 2006. So I asked the guys who was live in 2006, and none of them were. So I was, yeah. But the only thing that you guys is go 6-0, right? Which is what we focused on this week. So. But we're fortunate in as coaches that we have a good group of guys like these guys leading our team that set a good example. We have about 10 or 11 of the freshmen on our team that are learning away, and they have honors in these guys. So it's easy to come to practice every day and to coach when you have a group that's willing to be coached and is excited about what we're doing and the potential for what we can do going forward. So it's really a blessing to have a group like this year.
Guys, it's homecoming weekend up here at Marian. Y'all, you're a senior. I think you're the only senior in this group, right? You're a senior as well. So both of you, just chime in on homecoming, what it's all about, what it means to you guys, and what would it mean to get a win on homecoming Saturday?
I mean, getting a win would mean everything. Just like Coach O'Day said, one step forward, going 6-0, and just keep grinding game after game, take it week by week. And I mean, homecoming's fun and all. Like we have our fun stuff at school. We have Spirit Week going on, so like we have a bunch of themes already. Yesterday was dressed as your favorite band artist or whatever. Today was dressed as like a tourist or something. Yeah, vacation. And we were playing some games. We had a cornhole tournament in Gyp today. Yesterday was bingo. That got pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. That was getting pretty out of hand. But just stuff like that. We have a lot of fun stuff in this school for homecoming. And like I said before, homecoming win definitely would mean with good cherry on top.
Yeah. Again, what he said, this game is like everything. Like, it's all fine during the school day, but once practice starts, it's like you gotta be focused. And this game honestly means a lot to me because a couple years ago, it was my sophomore year. We lost to these guys in this championship, and that didn't feel good at all. Like, this game means a lot to me, a lot to all these guys. This game is what.
It's going to be a pretty neat atmosphere Saturday. So besides the football game, we have cross country in the morning. Volleyball has a tri match, and then soccer has a doubleheader, boys and girls, on Saturday. But then at the game, 7:00 at night, the 1990 state championship team's coming back for a 35-year reunion. My senior year team, the 2000 team that made the Easter Finals, lost Mount Carmel. They're going to be back for a 25-year reunion. So there's the alumni tailgate that starts at 3:30 down on the baseball field. So it's going to be a pretty neat atmosphere. And I told these guys at practice this week, like, this is what it felt like when I played here, 25 years ago in the 2000s. And now they're getting to experience it. So that's like the biggest thing for me is we talked to these guys about, the glory days. And right now we're starting to do it again. So I'm looking forward to not just chance to compete against a great team in Myersville, but also for our guys to sort of experience what the atmosphere is going to be like in a big game like this.
Two immediate follow-up questions after all that. One, what do we have to do to get a dress like the AD/football coach day in the Spirit League?
But yeah,
What do we have to do? Who do I have to call?
you need to call our principal and Coach OG right here. You need to talk to him.
Oh, Coach G, I'm stealing it.
Yeah, it's way for can talk to him.
Oh, I'm stealing that. And then secondary, how do I sneak into this kennel? Just show up.
Be that credit fun, enjoying the food with all the guys, then come watch a great game.
Put your name on the list. You got to
Talking food.
See, that's why I love Coach G.
Sister.
Yeah, guys, homecoming is week 6. The gauntlet of your schedule lies ahead. Myersville, you still have to play Schuylkill Haven, you still have to play Williams Valley. You do have a big win over Tri-Dog, but those 3 teams, all really good, all state-ranked type teams. Just comment on what you guys expect for the rest of the season and what you're looking forward to.
These next couple weeks are going to be really big for us. Is easily the hardest 3 games our schedule. So coming out with these, win these games, that's going to be really big for us. And, stay locked in a practice and, work our butts off all these next 2 weeks especially. Yeah, it's going to be a big conference.
So yeah, like Connor said, these next 3 weeks are probably the toughest games of our schedule, and it might be the toughest games of our whole season. But something I say all the time is it's just football. No matter if we're playing like the Philadelphia Eagles or a Pee Wee football team, no matter what, it's just football. We played it before. We can still do it. It's going to be 3 good games against 3 good teams, but we're a good team too. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I like what Rory said. And it's going to be a dogfight every single time. Like, we need to be in shape. We need to know what we're doing, our assignments. We can't have as many mess-ups as we had in the past. And we definitely, the coaches are going to do their job. We need to do our job.
And for these next 3 weeks, I think we are mentally prepared. Honestly, I think all our coaches really drilled into our head to get ready for this 3rd race because they're going to be coming up, and here it is now, we're here. So I think we're going to do a great job. I mean, I think we have a really great team. We have great athleticism all around, and like I said, I think we're just going to do really well the next 3 weeks.
That's going to wrap up this segment of this week's 4th and Short podcast. The Marian Colts 5-0. They host Myersville Saturday night here as part of homecoming weekend on the Marian Catholic campus. Tyler Price, Roy Dixon, Coach Bill Gork, Damien Rodino, and Jan Bishadi. Good luck, boys, and you can listen to the game live on T102 and read about it all on T102sportsnow.com. Guys, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Go big, go big.